Nobody had seen a winter quite like this. Reverend Thomas Smith called it the sharpest cold. 3 rivers froze over. And that's what he recorded in his journal, January 26, 1726, in Falmouth, Maine.
This is a touchstone of history right in here, and this is, you're seeing the work done by men and women over hundreds of years.
Weather observers recorded New Year's Eve, 1904, as pretty mild in Raleigh, and Buffalo residents enjoyed a chilly autumn, October 29, 1958, 49 degrees.
To go and touch a piece of paper that was done more than 100 years ago, and to think about the dedication that that person put and the love of their job that that person put into it, makes it really special to me.
The National Centers for Environmental Information in Asheville is the world's largest repository of climatological data. Thomas Jefferson's weather journals from Monticello are here. So are weather reports from Civil War battlefields and the high temperatures from Kansas wheat fields during the Dust Bowls of the 1930s. Want to know the weather at the Edmondson Scott Antarctic Science Station in 1957? The diaries are in this box. The treasure trove of weather data from the mid-1700s through 1990 is all on paper. It's been digitized and digitally received since then. In all, more than 25 million gigabytes of climate data is stored on various forms of technology at the center.
We're like the nation's scorekeeper, you might say, but we collect it, we archive it, we make sure that the data that come in are plausible and valid. It goes through a lot of processes for quality control and quality assurance.
But that's the thing about history. If you look closely at the past, you can also glimpse the future. And there's a lot of science in all that data.
We try and take that archive and do something really useful with it. We try and put that context and say, what's happening now and how does it relate to what's happened in the past? Are we seeing trends? So we string the numbers together, we figure out, is this year warmer than last year? Is the year before cooler than that year? Is it warmer than that year? So we thread the storyline, but the data are what the story is really about. We just put words to it.
The center collects almost 4 petabytes, or 1 million gigabytes of weather data per year. It's collected from weather stations, airports, weather observers, and satellites. It's enough information to fill 20 million 4-door filing cabinets per year. And that data is showing some very definite trends.
What are we seeing? We're seeing that the nation as well as the globe are showing an upward trend in temperatures. It doesn't mean that from one year to the next you're going to continue to see an upward climb. There's going to be some year to year to year to year variability, but the overall trend over multiple decades shows that from about the mid-1970s to the present, we've seen an upward, a noticeable, appreciable, significant upward swing in temperatures.
We basically get 2 observations from weather stations each day. We get a high maximum temperature, so the high temperature in the afternoon, and the low temperature of the day, which usually occurs right before sunrise.
The data also reveals those warmer temperatures are sticking around. The trend is for it not to cool off in the mornings and evenings like it used to. No break in the heat will stress people and plants.
Cold parts of the day and cold parts of the world are warming faster than other places. So that means nighttime temperatures are warming faster than daytime temperatures, so it doesn't cool down as much at night.
The warmer temperatures tend to make the atmosphere more active. It can also hold more moisture. So, meteorologists say the clearest trend from all that data is a warning. Prepare for weather that is more extreme.
Some of the climate models actually show that when we get heavy rain, we get more of it, but we have longer spells in between. And so, and ironically, we might have just more drought as well as more heavy rains in some areas, because the periods when we don't get rain may be extended over longer periods of time. And so as we project ahead, we are quite confident in the direction that heavy rain is going to go, and that is up. We're going to get more heavy rain. The rainfall is going to be more intense. What that means is that for planning, particularly for planning infrastructure that has a long lifetime, it will experience a climate in the future. We're very confident that it will experience a climate with more heavy rain. And that should be incorporated into planning now. It makes sense to build in resilience, increased resilience, beyond what we would normally do just using historical data.